The trial of Sean Diddy Combs, a towering figure in the music industry, has gripped the public's attention, unraveling a web of allegations that paint a disturbing picture of power, control, and violence. Day 3 of the trial saw the prosecution's star witness, Cassie Ventura, take the stand, delivering testimony that was both graphic and deeply unsettling. Her words, coupled with damning video evidence, have cast a harsh spotlight on Combs' personal life and raised chilling questions about the death of his longtime partner, Kim Porter. As the courtroom drama unfolds, a complex narrative is emerging, one that ties together allegations of sex trafficking, extortion, and even murder, with Combs at the center of it all. Ventura's testimony was a pivotal moment in the trial. She recounted a decade-long relationship with Combs marked by physical abuse, coercion, and psychological manipulation. A surveillance video obtained by CNN, played in court, showed a harrowing scene from 2016 at the Intercontinental Hotel in Los Angeles. In the footage, Combs is seen striking and kicking Ventura as she attempts to flee, a visceral depiction of the violence she described. The courtroom was silent as the video played, with Combs visibly shaken, his face pale and his eyes wide with fear. His discomfort was palpable. At one point, he stammered a request to use the bathroom, his voice trembling as he admitted, "I'm a little scared." The video's impact was undeniable, serving as a cornerstone of the prosecution's case and a stark illustration of the control Combs allegedly wielded over those closest to him. But the trial's revelations extended beyond Ventura's story. A second piece of evidence, even more explosive, linked Combs to the mysterious death of Kim Porter, his longtime partner and the mother of 3 of his children. Porter's death in November 2018, officially attributed to lobar pneumonia, has long been shrouded in suspicion. At 47, she was described as vibrant and healthy, with no significant medical history that would explain such a sudden demise. The official report from the Los Angeles County Medical Examiner's Office stated that Porter had experienced flu-like symptoms, fever, cough, sore throat, and fatigue in the days leading up to her death. She was prescribed antibiotics, vitamins, and fluids, but her condition deteriorated rapidly, leading to her death. The case was quickly closed as a natural death, with no further investigation deemed necessary. Yet, as details have emerged in the years since, questions about the circumstances of her passing have only grown louder. Among the first to publicly challenge the official narrative was Al B. Sure, an R&B singer, Porter's former partner, and the father of her eldest son, Quincy. In a recent interview with Fox 5 New York, he expressed unwavering doubt about the pneumonia diagnosis, stating she was perfectly healthy. When pressed on whether he believed pneumonia was the true cause of her death, he responded with conviction, "Of course not." His comments took a darker turn when he suggested a connection between Porter's death and his own health struggles, which included multi-organ failure. When asked if he suspected Combs or someone associated with him was responsible, Al B. Sure replied, "I think so." He went further, noting, "I'm the only one speaking up, and I'm the only one still alive," a chilling statement that hinted at a broader pattern of silencing those who might expose uncomfortable truths. Al B. Sure wasn't alone in his suspicions. Gene Deal, a former bodyguard for Combs, has also publicly questioned the official account of Porter's death. In an interview, Deal pointed to the inconsistencies in the narrative, noting that Porter was reportedly fine the day before her death. "That just don't sound right," he said, echoing the sentiments of many who found the suddenness of her passing suspicious. Deal raised pointed questions. Why didn't Porter, a woman with significant financial resources, seek medical attention if she was seriously ill? Why was there no thorough autopsy? He even suggested that her death might have resulted from a physical altercation, speculating that a playful interaction could have turned deadly, perhaps involving suffocation. Deal's most shocking claim was that Porter's coffin had allegedly been ordered 2 months before her death, a detail that, if true, raises serious red flags about premeditation. The emergence of a self-published book titled Kim's Lost Words in 2024 added fuel to the fire. Marketed as Porter's unpublished memoir, the book contains explosive allegations about her relationship with Combs. It describes a world of lavish sex parties involving high-profile Hollywood figures, financial scams, and acts of violence. According to the memoir, Combs physically assaulted Porter on multiple occasions, including an incident where he allegedly punched her for refusing his sexual advances and another where he held her at gunpoint, declaring, "You belong to me, and now you have no choice." The book also hints that Porter feared for her life, claiming she possessed evidence, documents, videos, and notes that could expose the dark underbelly of Combs' empire. The memoir's authenticity remains unverified, but its release has intensified scrutiny of Porter's death and Combs' role in it. Further complicating the narrative are questions about Porter's missing phone and other electronic devices. Eyewitnesses at the scene reported bloodstains on her bedsheets, a detail that conflicts with the idea of a natural death from pneumonia. Why was her phone never recovered? Why was there no effort to access her cloud data for text messages or other evidence? These unanswered questions have fueled speculation that evidence was deliberately removed or destroyed. Some have even pointed to Corey Gamble, a figure with close ties to Hollywood's elite, as a potential cleaner tasked with covering up incriminating details. A grainy photo circulating online allegedly shows Gamble at Porter's home on the day of her death, before police arrived, prompting theories about his involvement in a larger cover-up. The prosecution, led by Emily Johnson, has presented additional evidence that could prove devastating for Combs. A 17-minute video, allegedly recorded by a hidden device in Porter's living room, shows Combs violently assaulting her in 2017, just a year before her death. The footage captures a tense confrontation, with Combs accusing Porter of betrayal before attacking her, striking her face and pulling her hair. The most chilling moment comes when he whispers, "You know I can make you disappear forever, don't you?" The video's impact in the courtroom was profound, leaving Combs visibly shaken and the jury in stunned silence. Johnson argued that this footage demonstrates a pattern of systematic control, intimidation, and violence, suggesting that Porter's death may have been the result of an organized effort to silence her. The allegations against Combs extend beyond his relationships with Ventura and Porter. Attorney Tony Busby, representing over 120 victims, has filed lawsuits across multiple jurisdictions accusing Combs of running a criminal enterprise built on sex trafficking, coercion, and extortion. Some of the alleged victims were as young as 9 years old at the time of their abuse, a detail that has shocked the public and intensified calls for justice. Busby has warned that the case will implicate other high-profile figures, with a rumored list of celebrities who attended Combs' parties circulating online. Names like Leonardo DiCaprio, Jennifer Lopez, and Usher have surfaced, though no concrete evidence ties them to criminal activity. The speculation has created a firestorm, with some celebrities, like Megan Fox, deleting their social media accounts amid the controversy. Combs' friendship with Jay-Z has also come under scrutiny. The two men, both named Sean, shared a close bond, with Jay-Z among the few allowed to call Combs by his first name. Their relationship, forged in the 1990s during the rise of their respective empires, has been a symbol of their shared success. However, as Combs' legal troubles mount, questions have arisen about how much Jay-Z knew about his friend's activities. While there is no evidence directly linking Jay-Z to the allegations, his silence on the matter has fueled speculation. Some wonder if their friendship, once a cornerstone of their public personas, could become a liability for Jay-Z as the case unfolds. The handling of Porter's death by the Los Angeles Police Department has also drawn criticism. And LAPD detectives' contradictory statements, first claiming no evidence of criminal activity, then admitting that nothing had been ruled out, have undermined confidence in the investigation. The rapid closure of the case, with only a single autopsy and no further inquiry, has led many to suspect a cover-up. Porter's status as a woman who knew too much about the entertainment industry's dark side has only deepened these suspicions. If she possessed evidence that could have exposed powerful figures, her death may have been a convenient way to ensure her silence.